As we continue to stay on top of this story, many Americans from coast to coast are on edge over the recent rise in political violence.
Yeah, lawmakers on Capitol Hill are concerned for their safety, while leaders on both sides of the aisle are calling for calm. NBC's Melanie Zanona reports from our nation's capital.
The brash daylight attack that claimed Charlie Kirk's life not only shocked the country, but also shook political leaders.
It is also much bigger than an attack on an individual. It is an attack on all of us.
Investigators say the suspect in Kirk's shooting, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, had become more vocal about his political views in recent years, including about Kirk, an ardent supporter of President Trump and conservative influencer. Not long after Kirk was killed, the president assigned responsibility.
We have a radical left group of lunatics out there, just absolute lunatics.
But also saying to Kirk's supporters,
he was an advocate of nonviolence. That's the way I'd like to see people respond.
Angry rhetoric and violence is on the rise. Kirk's assassination is just the latest in a growing list of violence aimed at political figures, starting with 2 assassination attempts on President Trump's life. The suspect killed by Secret Service. Most recently, a gunman killing a Minnesota Democratic lawmaker and her husband, and the firebombing of Pennsylvania's Democratic Governor Josh Shapiro's home when his family was asleep. No one was injured. Now, as Americans are on edge, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are calling for calm, including the House Speaker Emerita, whose husband was attacked.
We just have to change the rhetorical nature of our debates.
And in a political situation, to blame an opponent or an adversary, I think there's enough responsibility for everybody to bear some of it.
Today's arrest brings some sense of security to lawmakers on Capitol Hill.
This morning, the apprehension of the suspect will ease a lot of nerves in Congress.
And perhaps a path to nonviolent discourse.
We will never be able to solve all the other problems, including the violence problems that people are worried about, if we can't have a clash of ideas safely and securely. Even, especially those ideas with which you disagree.
Melanie Zanona, NBC News, Washington.